Okay, my friends, hope you're doing well. Bummed that the race got rained out, so I'm down here hanging out, working on Nicholas's Supras. And we're going to put this, probably the most difficult piece on this car, which is this nose. So it's going to be tough. There's a lot of turns there. I got some pieces on already, relatively simple pieces here. Weird decal set doesn't come with the Busch logo on the back, the name, so I had to use one that I had spare. But yeah, so here we go. This is the hardest piece to get on, and to get on smooth. I was already messing with it a little bit, but just patience, guys. Just patience and time. Kind of had a rough week. I was on travel. I don't like to announce my travel, for kind of obvious reasons. But just busy. When I'm out of town, I don't, I'm working, and it's hard. It's hard on me. It's hard on the family. I get work done, but at the same point, it's sometimes rough getting back into the swing of things. When I get back, there's emails and certain chores may not have gotten done while I was away, and so I got to jump on things. And so I apologize for not getting more progress done, but life is interesting, guys. I feel sometimes I'm in a meat grinder. I'm sure you guys do too sometimes. But trust the Lord. When you're tired, you gotta go rest. And sometimes you're not physically tired, you're spiritually tired, and you gotta go and rest. And you kind of have to force yourself, because you're not physically tired. You have to kind of force yourself to rest in the Lord. And yeah, you can see how this is going to take a little while. But I want to get this on. This is kind of my reference point. And then I can put the hood piece in place. Got some Dappy T keys going. trying to just rest mentally. I've said this probably 1,000 times. I really like this hobby because I don't want to say you don't have to think, but it's not like a lot of deep thought. You know, you can kind of plan things out and then just kind of execute and just go at it physically. We're after the best custom we can make. So I'll say this, I'm not trying to get too sappy on you guys, but it's kind of in a hard place in life right now. I'm seeing our girls get bigger. One of our daughters is off to college, and our other daughter is, you know, she's active in school with her friends, and she's got a little buddy. So she doesn't really, you know, spend a lot of time with us. And, you know, work's busy, so I got a lot of work to do, and that's demanding. My parents are up there, and, you know, I talked to them earlier today, and they'll never say it, but I think they're struggling with their health and their old age. And it's just, I think I'm going through a change in life. Things are changing, and challenging. Like, you know, a few years ago, you know, my parents have their good health, and the girls are younger, and we're spending more time as a family running around doing things, the four of us, and now it's, well, they're in college, or they're, you know, they've got their own lives, and it's just shifting. And making it a little bit harder. Things are changing, and yeah, it's kind of more demands on me at work, you know, which I guess is a good thing. If there were less demands, maybe it's like, hey, we don't need you around here anymore, you're not of much value, we can get rid of you. So I guess that's a good thing. But yeah. So, anyways, trying to lean on the Lord through it all, through the changes and new chapters of life, and yeah. So this is coming along pretty good. Pretty happy with it. Now, what I'm gonna do is, even though I have this piece in the water, I'm gonna kind of let it dry, or let this dry before I put that new piece on. But let's see how this looks. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. I did cut off, there's a couple little pieces that were on the sides here, right there, and right there. I trimmed them off from the sides of the lights because I wanted to be able to put those on after I put this piece on here, just so I can line that up nice and make sure it's where it needs to be as best as I can. Sometimes these are a little bit challenging to get every line on these connecting decals to line up. Yeah, sometimes I can feel my finger getting sticky, so I switched to a different one. And I don't like to set it on there and push and hold because it will stick to my finger, so I kind of, you know, kind of push and kind of roll it, kind of see if I can push the water out or any creases out. But I'm pretty happy with this so far. You can see how long it takes, man. This has been, you know, 10 minutes getting this on here plus. Microsole really gets it soft, so you kind of have to be careful not to get it to fold up over on itself, and kind of have to work very carefully with that. So. Okay. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Got this little guy, right? This little tiny crease that likes to just keep popping up there, so just got to keep beating him down. He's out of line. Alright, so let me set that aside, show you this one. So same thing here, right? Got this in place. I had really separated everything out. Got a couple coats of sealer on it. But you can see how this blue M, you know, this blue M&M is not, you know, it's not a nice round circle. It's kind of a, I don't know, it looks like a flat balloon. But that's how you had to line it up with the decals. Same thing over here. Couldn't really get this red M&M to be a nice round circle. Just the lighting is a little bit off, but you see that? As this piece comes up over the side, it just didn't line up there. So, you know, that happens. Over here is not too bad on the white, but it is a little bit off as well. You can see here, doesn't quite line up with the red, but oh well. Try to get it to line up here, and that did pretty well. So, but I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. It's coming together. Got a finishing touch to put on here with the spoiler painted black, but I want to get another coat of sealer on it and be done with that. Also worked up, decaled this Ross Chastain K1 Speed. I showed this to you that got the decals set from Simon. He's putting some sealer on it. Pretty happy with it. I know that goes on the inside, but when I build this like this, I don't really have the opportunity. It's too tight of a window to try to get it tucked in there and get it on the dash, so I just leave it, stick it on the bottom. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Thanks, Simon, for that decal set. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so Nicholas, I'll keep working this and getting these decals on this Starburst Duos 2020 Busch Custom NASCAR, guys. Love making these cars that you cannot buy in the store, and you can only get them custom made. Super rare cars, and I'm trying to make them to the best of my ability, all for the glory of God. Indeed. Alright, let's finish off this video with verse number 5 for my Bible memory verses. And again, this is going back 25 years, and I had this on parenting. Applies to a few other things as well, but Proverbs 20 verse 7 says, "The just man walketh in his integrity, his children are blessed after him." And this was a verse I memorized before my wife and I had gotten married, and we didn't have any children at this time. And it struck me that I wanted to be a father that was righteous. I'm not perfect, but I strived, committed myself to walk with God and to walk in integrity, being open to God, allowing His Spirit to reach all parts of my life and correct as needed. He's still working on me. There's no doubt about it. I've got more areas, or not more areas, but I got areas that need cleaning. I got areas that need straightened up, but I wanted my children to be blessed, to be happy. And this says like him, after him. So the encouragement is that the just man walks in his integrity. And this word walks, of course, is to live. It's how you live your life day to day, how you walk about, and whether you're in school or work or home, in the neighborhood, in church, whatever you're doing. You walk in your integrity, and your children are blessed. That's what I want. And yeah. So, verse number 5. God bless you guys. We'll talk to you in the next video.